Hello, everybody. It's ZombiesLvBacon here. We are talking about some Saints Row today. In particular, we're talking about some cool things and nifty tricks that I've learnt in my playthrough of Saints Row. I have finished the game. I thought it was pretty good. Um, it's not as bad as everyone says. But if you're just starting out or if you've just recently picked up the game and still in the early game, here's a few tricks, tips, and stuff that can help you along the way. The first being the Empire table. This is unlocked fairly early in the game, just by progressing through the story. Once you get the Empire table, it gives you the ability to buy ventures. Ventures are businesses that are run by the Saints. Each are unique to themselves and come with their own missions that you need to complete to unlock more ventures. I believe to begin with, you have to complete one or two, and then that unlocks your next business level, and so on. Completing ventures will then give you venture missions that you do that upgrades your table, etc., etc. Every venture that you do unlock, though, generates funds, and the more ventures you have, the more funds that you generate. These funds are collected from an app in your phone and are generated basically constantly. So it's free money. Whenever you do buy a venture, they will spawn threats in the area. These are just little encounters on the side of the road. It might be just a gang you need to fight. It might be a police van that you need to blow up. Doing all the threats in an area will also increase the amount of money generated by a venture. Now, if you do manage to complete the entire map, like buy every venture that there's actually a secret ending to the game as well. Some missions in the main story, including like the LARPing missions, will require you to do some side venture stuff as well. Having said that, completing all the ventures and getting all the threats taken out as well can generate you as much as $3 million an hour. Makes those missions that give you $5,000 as a reward kind of pointless. The next tip, speaking of ventures, is Eureka Beta. It's meant to be like a Elon Musk style, startup incubating crazy ideas, missions, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the venture missions that you do on this, there's 3 of them. They're pretty easy to do, but they also unlock some pretty nifty gadgets. The first being a hoverboard, which is a full-on hoverboard, which you can use to like slam enemies and vehicles and that's kind of cool. The second is the window wall. It's a perk that you can activate and basically lets you see through and shoot through walls. So if people are going in cover or you got people in the next room, you literally just put this wall up and shoot them through the wall. So that is OP in my opinion, but it's great fun. The last is the football. It's a rocket-powered football. You stick it to someone, and then it ignites and sends them flying. It's real Just Cause style chaos that can come from this, and it's a lot of fun too. So definitely, once you get the ability to buy the venture Eureka Beta, make sure you do those missions immediately and unlock those cool fucking tools. And speaking of tools, the next tip is your friends. As much as they can be a little bit cringy at times, don't sleep on inviting your friends. Just basically pull out your phone, you call them, they'll come and turn up and party up with you, and then they'll help you do any missions, and that includes like clearing threats or doing like side missions and stuff like that. They'll tag along. Don't worry if they don't fit in your car, like if you're on a motorbike or a two-door, they'll get their own car and they'll just make their way to you as well. And it's just great. It makes a lot of the missions a lot easier, and they're a great meat shield at the very least. Another thing that you shouldn't be sleeping on is upgrading your weapons. You can upgrade your weapons at level 5, 10, and 15. Each time it comes with a significant boost in terms of damage and everything else. You can also, and this is a great little tip, you can upgrade your LARPing weapons. So for those LARPing missions where you're shooting foam darts and stuff at people, you can actually upgrade those weapons so they do a lot more damage, and that will help you quite a bit with those LARPing missions as they get quite large in scale. As you progress through those. Also, you'll notice on most weapons, they all have like a special ability, whether it be like explosive rounds or homing missiles or so on like that. When you look in the store, there'll be a challenge put on them. It'll be things like shoot out these tires or kill these particular enemies, etc. Once you complete that challenge with that weapon, then you can unlock its special ability. The last one's less of a tip and more of just a, hey, this is kind of neat. Once you finish the game, it opens up a shop called $1 Million something or other. If you go and actually check out what's available in there, it's a heap of full body skins, but kind of like prop hunt. You can be a toilet, cactus, a bin. You can be floating dust bowl. There's an astral plane for 25 million. Just kind of random stuff. Just to add on that craziness that you can do when you're just cleaning up the game at the end. Nothing quite like starting a fight as a cactus, you know? And that's everything that I think is kind of neat, and then I think you guys should know going into the game. It's stuff that you can sort of jump on sooner rather than later, and really makes the rest of the experience quite fun and exciting. I rather enjoyed the game. It's not the best game in the world, but it's definitely a great Saints Row game, so I enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, and if there's anything else cool that you've discovered, leave it in the comments, and maybe we'll make another video. But other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.